Hey you folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of a Let's Play Surviving Mars! We're playing high difficulty Russia, and we are trying to reach the no pain, no gain achievement, which requires us to have 500 people. We've been sort of slowly plodding in that direction. I think we are going to be reaching a conclusion very, very rapidly over here. Omega Telescope is going to be available. We need a bunch of electronics to build it, so I don't know if it'll happen right away. We will see. But yeah, we're going to get our next dome. We're not going to do it right now while we've got the sandstorm going on right now, because that's not going to be very helpful. Oh, I was going to look for a vista to build the next dome to. There's a vista there, but I put it underwater. There's a vista there, but it's pretty used. Just the vista would be nice for a little bit more free comfort, so that we can get a few more pops a little bit sooner. There's a vista over here. I mean, I guess we could build down there. Or maybe, you know what, maybe I just say it doesn't matter. I might be able to flatten the area and still access that one, but maybe I'll just build it over here. Maybe we'll just do that. Just out of here, what domes do I have access to right now? Yeah, I don't even have the mega domes. I kind of just want to build one more. That's why I'm thinking we might just get the Geoscape dome done. Shuttle's nearly home. Planetary anomalies will be scanned. That's fine. I don't care about any of my planetary anomalies at this point. This thing is humming along well, giving us plenty more material. I guess I could have built the carbonate processors over here. I guess it wouldn't hurt. We can still do that and build a carbonate processor, because this is going to be a non-stop waste rock producing area, right? So what the hell, let's do it. Just chew some of this up. It's moving along well. I don't think anyone ever traded for any things we actually wanted over here. Hey, captured asteroid, excellent. So that is done. We could run again as well. Yeah, there's always a chance of a Marsquake, but it increased the water, which means all of our forestation plants can switch over to grass. Yeah, don't spread on their own, but grass does spread on its own. So I'm just going to control-click to change all of our forestation plants to grass. Marsquake did damage some buildings. All right, it happens. Dun dun dun. And the rocket's ready to land, so let's do this.
Colonists are departing.
And, I mean, I could run some more terraforming things. And not to mention these special projects. But, or, you know what? We could just do this for passive science gain. The tech will hurt a little bit. Because I'm wondering, we could also just send it home to pick up more more citizens. But, no, let's do one of the high-speed comm satellites. Gonna eat a ton of electronics. We'll appreciate the investment. I mean, as a percentage in terms of science, it's not that much, but it might be worth it for the one shot. 36% of the way done through to our fancy dome. This place is still waiting for seeds. We have a tiny bit of seed production that does happen over here. I mean, they grow so few seeds. Honestly, a shuttle full of seeds may have been very, very worthwhile. I don't know. Still would like the second shuttle. That costs money! Or actually, did I can't remember if I eventually queued it up. I did queue it up. And yeah, building the rocket's really not as bad. Let's go and build a rocket. Heck, I'm gonna plop down 2. We want 3 rockets. We lost that one rocket early. Russia's got the super long transportation time, which is just killer, so it's nice not to have to worry about that as much anymore. What are you waiting for here? Okay, yeah, no, lots of deliveries. So it is hammering our electronics, but we do produce a lot of electronics, so it should hopefully be okay. We don't have a ton of metal right now, but we're not worried about it. The Mohole project will make metal all the time, so there's no need to worry about anything over there. Just going to move my RC commander over here, because this is a heavy drone load area.
Resources are low.
Low in electronics. I mean, we did just shove a ton into this, so it's fairly legit. Maybe it's a dumb project. No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't care. It's fine. Still a little confused why the fancy house building isn't giving us so much comfort as the normal ones. Terraform progress. Toxic rain is now possible, because it's fairly moist, but not enough to, like, clean out with the... I think it's the atmosphere can help eliminate the toxic rain. I don't know. Rain Man. Oh. Sanity, but we can get some tech. Okay. I don't know. Sure. Boom, boom, boom. Are ready to launch? A couple more electronic and another metal. I mean, it'll definitely happen. We produce metal, we produce electronics, you're going to be fine. We're not sitting on a ton of metal. We do turn a lot of it into machine parts. And yeah, at some point we'll spend some of those machine parts maybe expanding the mole. And I don't care about that. There we go. And then, oh yeah, we're going to need a lot of electronics building these as well. And machine parts, but that's coming along well. There's nothing to scan. Wow. What do we at? 80% on our Uber Dome. Yeah, and I'm just going to stick it over here. Vista or no Vista. At a certain point, we just need more capacity. Still looks like we got a lot of housing capacity, and we do, but some of it, again, is our child domes and things, so it's a little bit misleading. And if ever this gets filled up, we can actually put down more housing, because we've got an excess of schools. I don't know about the playgrounds, but actually, I think we're pretty good on the playgrounds as well. So it's just going to be about slapping down a couple more of the large nurseries, I think. Well, I guess bulldoze this, move it over here, build a large nursery, or we build a bunch of small ones. I think the large ones worked out to be slightly better.
Resources are low.
I don't know. Come on, tech. 93%. Not much research that happens at night. And this does take a while to do the high-speed comm satellite, which will give us the tech at night, but it's really not that much. Anomaly scanned, which is fine. We didn't care about them in any way whatsoever. It always seems to be like this, where you reach a point where all of a sudden you're just good. Like, we've just stabilized here. Localized terraforming. There's our geoscape dome. So I'm going to plop it. That lined up and everything. Boom. Here, just land here. What's blocking? What? What is actually in the way of my landing here? No. Oh, it's because it's still trying to put down cables. Oh, this is ready to take off. Alright, that's why the inputs weren't working the way I expected. Okay, fair enough. Let's go and get you your own drone hub in this area. Boom. We are going to get you a universal storage depot with everything set to the max. We're going to get an additional food depot, please. With some amount of extra food to sit around in there, that's going to be okay. I think I'll get you your own landing pad. Like so. Alright. Build, build, build. Let's make it pretty. Toxic rain due soon, which I think lowers the fertility of the tiles, but I think we're going to be okay. These things here, I guess I'll keep making you seeds for now, but yeah, theoretically the seed situation should resolve itself soon enough. We'll get the grass that spreads on its own. I don't think I need a shuttle hub over here. We might want more water and oxygen storage, just because it's been a while since we've added to our capacity. We've got lots, but we obviously have more demand with, you know, more of these domes, so it wouldn't hurt just to make sure we're not going to run out. And what I'll do over here too, especially to defend against a split grid, we'll also... Oh, I didn't mean the fusion reactor, although maybe. I meant a...
Meteor incoming.
An atomic thingy, and then I guess... Atomic accumulator. I guess we should also make sure... It's such a big dome. I'm going to get a couple of these little defensive towers over here to protect against meteors. And I'm going to feel pretty good about that. Alright, resources are being dropped over here, which is good. Oh, high priority, just make the drone hub first, please. Because once it's done, we'll have more drones over there to help out, which is going to be great. And yeah, we have 3 rockets now. Oh, so much better. So much better. Maybe for this is 200? Yeah, okay. I mean, I think we've got decent amount of metal production. I mean, right now we do. And it does 50 per day out of the box, right? Yeah. Metal extractor. Ooh, this one is finally dead. So rare metals are going to come a little more slowly. I could still build one over here, but I think we'll be okay. We'll just be able to keep upgrading this. Our machine parts factory are working on, you know, overtime. And we've got the extra rockets as well. that could bring some more machine parts just to give us a bit of a boost if it comes up, but I don't think that's actually going to be an issue. Alright, drone hub's in place, so construction will happen. We've got tons of polymers. That is not a shortage in any way whatsoever. Just waiting for deliveries. We don't have a ton of metal, I guess would be the one thing. I'm going to bring a passenger group. Well, yeah, we can't fit a lot of things on here. We'll launch. We've got the room right now. We might want to set one of these rockets on auto trade. Just make a little bit of cash for us, and then, you know, bring in the investment of whatevers. I don't know what will work at over here. Because machine parts and electronics will obviously need deliveries, which is kind of annoying to have that as an overhead. There we go. Home satellite done, online. Getting a bit of tech. You can repeat it, but we'll leave it there. Home collective is done. So building upgrade, home collective, increase the service comfort of the building. So I think you can do that to any housing. Yeah. What do you need for this? Just polymers. We have a lot of them. I'm going to go ahead and control-click you. And control-click you. And the apartments. Now our baby rate is going to go insane. Go ahead and just land over here. Yeah, it's actually going to be nuts. Maybe I didn't have to do the comfort over there, but oh, you know what? That's fine. They deserve it. It's okay. Are we running 2 shifts on more of these places? No. They can work slot 1. Okay, actually, you could support a little bit more between the housing and the work slots, so we'll get that done. These guys could work at some outdome buildings too, so that might be fine. A lot of construction to do. We are, you know, hitting it pretty hard over here. Too bad I can't build more than one mohole thing. Is my drill drilling? No. Come here. Drill some metal for me. Thank you. And you can take off with your rare metals. Which we still need to sell for money. We never did finish the bonus quest, unfortunately, for that. It is really too bad.
Colonists are departing.
And my transport... Wait, do I have an RC transport? Driller, Dozer, Explorer, Commander. No, I don't, and I bet you we have surface stuff. Must have gotten destroyed at some point and never rebuilt it. RC transport, pleased to be building. Thank you. We can put it on automatic, because I'm sure there's stuff just lying around on the surface that could be picked up and utilized. Like there might be a bunch of surface metal, for example. You're ready to take off? Please do that. Electronics are at 100. Machine parts. Actually, we've got enough machine parts. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. I realize we'll need some machine parts for whatever building comes next, but I think that's going to be okay. Bunch of passengers ready to come in. Drop you off in this area. Cheers. Alright, terraforming's starting to come along. Vegetation's still pretty low, but that's not really a surprise. Trees and things are going to be next, which is going to be nice. I think I might want the drone capacity. It actually might have been nice to have Mars Nouveau a little sooner, but it's going to be okay. We don't need the waste rock processors. I guess rare metals extractor going up may not be required with the mohole, but what the heck, right? New colonists have arrived. And we could, theoretically... What is Project Mist? RC Commander with resources. You know what? Let's just do it. There. We'll just hit that up. And otherwise, we're waiting for a lot of metal. You're doing this. Transport has been built. Oh. Now has been built. Put you on automatic. Thank you very much. If there's any surface metal, which there almost certainly is, there's a lot of it, in fact, you're going to start collecting it, which is good. Because actually, right now, the metal's coming a little hard, a little slow here. I mean, we do get 50 per soul for the mohole, so it's not like we're going to run out. We're going to increase its capacity by 75%, or 50%, so bring it up to 75, is what I meant to say. So we're going to be okay. I'm not actually concerned. We don't have anything waiting for us at home. No, I could do supply pods, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. Adapted vegetation's coming in. I don't know if we'll have the number to like start on the bushes and things. We will see. Although I do think I've got, I did get a breakthrough that lowers the requirements for those things. So it might be okay. Planetary Anomaly was just some rare metal, but I guess that's fine.
Research complete.
Adapted vegetation is ready to go. You can start on bushes. Now, I think I don't think there's any reason to alternate. I think you just grow the best thing available. So we're going to switch from grass to bushes, which will now make its own seeds.
Funding
and I'm doing control
received.
click, so it's happening everywhere. RC Commander can come back, so we'll just drop you off over there. And I'll just put you in this area, because there's a lot of work happening over here. Dome's nearly done.
Dust storm approaching.
Dust storm is going to be annoying, because it's going to slow down the construction as well as moving people into the new dome. I might still want to put a farm inside, because it does increase comfort, although we're getting very close to out-of-dome farming, which is very, 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 very valuable to be able to do. 1.5 billion bucks waiting around. I might send a truckload of electronics so we can do our Omega telescope. Which needs how much to build? 300. And a bunch of metal. And a bunch of concrete. But those are both theoretically fine. Yeah, let's build the farm. Because it's still going to lead to some comfort, which is going to be okay. And then for housing... smart apartments fit a lot of people. And they're, like, fairly comfortable. I think we're actually going to be comfortable enough. You know what? Let's do this and this. We could build the arcology, but I'm actually thinking the medical spire is what I'm going to do, because the medical spire can get the birth rate increase, and I don't think the infirmary can. No. So we're going to get the holographic imaging to increase birth rate, is going to be the plan. And we'll automate you, and let's just get you to build seeds for us as well for now. Let's put a little seed storage outside, because I don't need to pause. Because we might still need enough seeds to just bootstrap things, and we can change you. Idle extractor, wow, that did not last very long. Alright, that's okay. You got the concrete, and we appreciate you having done that. We may as well get more research in here. There's no reason not to do that. So we're going to build 1, 2 of these things, and then we're going to get 1, 2 of those things.
Meteor shower.
And then services. We'll build, I don't know, a full space bar in this place. That's going to be okay. Diner can tuck in there. We can go into the decoration temporarily. And just put a small garden in that little spot. No services. So it's going to have the medical spire, so that's going to be okay. We'll go ahead and build an open air gym. Sure, we'll build a casino. And that does sound like fun, but let's build a security station. I know it's got a little corner left open, but that's intentional. And a grocery. And maybe I'll just build another garden there. Then we've got room to expand with more housing and potentially job-type objects as well. We're going to upgrade you to the Home Collective. We're going to upgrade these things to the Full Science. Full Science, second shift, holographic sensor, increased birth rate in the dome. You have more work slot than residential slots, which is fine. And this is still... Oh, this is 100 comfort, because it did get upgraded, but I'm still... Is the base one? Okay, 100... And 120. Okay, why did this take a while for the comfort of the home of this smart complex to increase?
Funding received.
Because this was 90, this was 80. Yeah, I home out collected them one, but now this one is a bigger number. So I don't know. Low on electronics. I know. Cargo rocket. All the electronics are actually faster to click. Let's forget that. Use all our money. Throw some extra drones in. There you go. Launch that. Or did it... Hold on. Did I build a smart apartment here? No, smart complex. So I don't know. So smart complexing here. We could use extra capacity. Although right now, where capacity is going up. Although again, a bunch of it is reserved for children and seniors. So it might be a little tricksy. But I could always just build another dome. With just more bulk housing. I'm just trying to do this right now because increasing the birth rate seems like a good idea. Meteor Storm, Dust Storm, we're getting all the things. Actually, that's annoying. The Meteor Storm is going to start while we still have the Dust Storm on. So that might actually hurt some of our... I mean, certainly our moving our material around is being very difficult right now. Ooh, that's actually going to be pretty rough. That's rough, buddy. Sorry, I've been rewatching Avatar. Foreign or foreign land. Stranger in strange land. Planetary anomalies appeared on the map. Cool. Stranger in a strange land it is. Part of me's wondering about building a connection over here to get everything interconnected, but I guess we'll be okay. Alright. God, yeah, the dust storm into a meteor storm. I don't like that. Feels bad, man. Did this finish upgrading? It did. Good. And you still have machine parts. The next one's 400, though, so we're not going to rush into that one. But yeah, 75 metals, 24 rare metals per day. Terra tourism was just, I think, something I just happen to have in a queue, not something I particularly care about, which might be silly. Maybe I should be working on. I don't know. Upgrades, whatever. Get both of those, even though I don't think I'm going to be building the Hanging Gardens. Waiting for employees to come in, but they can't move around during the dust storm, right? Shuttle services offline during the dust storm. No moving around. Did I get the capacity upgrade? No. I mean, that's fine. Fine-ish. Food here. 418
Resources
people.
are low.
We have more. Yeah, let's slam some rockets. Some passenger rockets here. Kick up our numbers as quickly as possible. Ooh, we didn't have room for everyone. Or, sorry, we had more room than people. So this breaks down instantly. Maybe because of the dust storm, I guess. And we don't have any electronics over here, but we are going to drop a ton of electronics. As soon as our first... I think this one here? Yeah. I think I'll still drop it over here because we've got the we've got the dedicated storage in a few places, but this seems like a good place as any to deliver a rocket. And then people can get dropped off over here or something like that. Bam. So, Meteor Storm is going on, although we haven't gotten a notice, I think, yet of it hitting us, so hopefully it's not nearby. Yeah, and all our shuttles are going to be going like mad to catch up to all the demand that happened during the dust storm. Oh, I was building apartments here. Although, yeah, 95 is pretty good. Maybe I should just do that. Did I intentionally build the apartments? I don't remember if I was trying to build the apartments or the complexes here. But now I'm kind of thinking the apartments may actually be fine. That is a really high comfort number. Yeah, the average is going to be high enough for lots of babies.
Incoming.
I think there are two numbers for the fertility. Like, one is the number you need to make any, and then there's another one that if it gets to this point, the birth rate increases even more. I don't think it's a linear scaling, but I might be wrong about that. And of course, those number targets do change based on whether you have medical services or not. But yeah, our population is going to start going up like crazy. Oh, that's land anomaly found during the storm.
Crop failure reported.
Crop failure. Over here. Just the first one, because you probably didn't have people. You're going there. Yeah, the population numbers are going to continue to skyrocket. We have to keep an eye up on our baby dome. Because at some point, I bet you there's going to start to be...
Research complete.
Problems with that. You can get blown up. Compact hangar is now done. So, I don't know if I control-click... No, it won't, because I think control-click just does it by 5. It doesn't do it everywhere, but... Do that one. That one over here. I mean, I know it's going to use up a fair amount of resources, but that's okay. There might be another hangar somewhere, but that's okay. We're still adding a ton of new shuttles to the system. It doesn't really matter where they launch from. Although part of me is like...
Anomaly
yeah, but...
analyzed.
There it is. I don't know. More anomalies. Oh, I didn't realize we had more than one. Oh, you guys are ready to land. Passengers. Passengers. Meteor Storm's nearly done. Yeah, let's get some more housing. And I will build actual smart apartments. Because we have lots of room for people. Or, we have... Yeah, and there we go. We're about to hit 500. It's just our population... I mean, admittedly, we just dropped a ton from our shuttles. But our Martian-born populations is rising pretty fast as well. I feel pretty safe saying that. You have vacant work slots, which is good. Currently no vacant housing, although we're working on it. You can go ahead and take off. As I say, we have one rocket unaccounted for, don't we? 1, 2. Ah, there we go. Number 3. Oh, I guess it disappears while it's in the takeoff animation. That's the problem. Okay. There we go, 3 of them. And yeah, it just happens so fast. There you go, more housing. Population climbing. So I think the second it hits 500, we will get an achievement. The achievement the fewest people have in this game. No pain, no gain is, I believe, what it's called. Turns out I've been wrong this whole time. Yeah, we'll give you the upgrade. We are burning through our polymers pretty quickly. We had over 1,000, but it's not from maintenance. You can see the maintenance numbers are still ludicrously low. It's just from construction, and mostly from lots of upgrades, which are going to turn out to be really good. Mars Nouveau is ready. Hey, look at that. We need less material to build gnomes. A little late, perhaps, but that's okay. All right, we only need 4 more people, and the Martian-born number definitely keeps going up.
Funding received.
Here, I may as well do that. Not that we're going to need it. What a great little run. I still love this game. There we go. Milestone 500 colonists. Achievement. You guys can't see it on screen. Achievement unlocked. No pain, no gain. We need at least 500% difficulty as Russia and 500 people. And we got there. We did have a few very close calls. And the Marsgate disaster was certainly not an easy one to deal with. Or Marsgate mystery, I should say. But we did make it through all that. And we have a colony that, I mean, is just stable and it'll probably just keep growing faster than we want it to. At some point, we probably start having to turn off our birth rates. All of our domes are very comfortable, so we don't actually just have one baby-making dome. Babies are being made all over the place right now. It's going to be pretty epic. Metal's coming in well from that. We actually have tons of metal from our surface mining, or surface collection with our transports. Not to mention this. Yep. Actually, I got enough machine parts I could level this up to the next one relatively soon. You can see there's actually... like, it's producing more debris than we can consume over here, even with the carbonate processor. I mean, at some point we might want to build the concrete thing, because actually our concrete numbers have gone down, and then we can churn more of the rock into concrete, but... now, one thing that's nice is Russia, is this concrete plant will always produce concrete. Like, I guess I may as well go ahead and give it the upgrades. Although it has a bunch of just debris kicking around too, so at some point it's going to stall just based on the fact that it's got nowhere to store all this garbage. But yeah. So Russia, okay, this drill from Russia, this thing turned out to be very useful. Really useful indeed. The free upgrade to the fueled extractors is actually probably pretty nice. I tend to ignore them a lot, I think, and maybe I shouldn't, because fuel's not that hard to come by. Well, it depends on how much water you got in terms of production. But a lot of times, I think the upgrade, because it costs money, I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to do it, but now we're getting it for free, and that's pretty appealing. Well, folks, thanks a lot for those of you who have made it through here. This entire series was recorded before the first episode went online. This was my sort of filler recording days when I wasn't sure what else to do. And I like playing this game on my own, so it's a pretty easy decision to do. I was like, well, I may as well, I don't know. I wasn't scheduling my days around recording this series. So because of that, I didn't know if, you know, something else was going to take higher priority and I wasn't going to be able to keep this going. Oh, I think this deposit ended. Oh, look at that. Yeah. And so for that reason, I didn't want to start posting any until until I had the whole series done. So that there wasn't going to be a really weird gap or even an abandoned series because too many things took over. But clearly, we have made it to the end. And so thank you very much. And I look forward to whatever we do next. Bye-bye.